Hello, good morning, class. Our topic today in social studies is pollution. What is pollution? Pollution is when our land, water, soil, and environment become dirty and unsafe because of harmful things like trash, chemicals, or smoke. When the environment is contaminated or dirtied by waste and other harmful substances. This can make it dangerous for people, animals, and plants to use or live in these areas. So when our land is polluted, when our environment is polluted, it will make it dangerous for people to live there, for animals to survive there, and for plants to survive. So when the environment is contaminated, is dirtied, is pollution. And there are three main types of pollution. We have water pollution, we have land pollution, we have air pollution. All right, let's look at air pollution. Air pollution happens when the air around us gets dirty. This can occur when cars, trucks, and factories release smoke and harmful gases into the air. For example, when we see dark smoke coming out of a car's exhaust pipe. How many of us have seen a big truck moving and dark smokes are coming out of the exhaust pipe? That is solution. That is pollution. Breathing in dirty air can make us sick and harm the environment. So breathing in such air coming out from that car exhaust pipe can make us sick and harm the environment. Air pollution can cause sicknesses like coughing. You find yourself coughing, difficult breathing, especially for people with asthma and allergies. Breathing in dirty air with harmful gases like carbon monoxide can make our lungs sick and even cause long-term health problems. So when we breathe in air pollution, it can cause long-term health problems for us. That is why we have to stay away from air pollution. All right. Water pollution. Water pollution occurs when our water sources like our rivers, lakes, oceans become dirty. This happens when people throw trash into the water or when factories release chemicals. So when we throw things into our rivers, our water source becomes dirty, and waste into rivers and streams. For instance, if someone throws plastic bottles into the river, it can make the water dirty and harm fish and other animals living in there. So when you keep throwing things into it, you empty your bin inside the water, the river, it can cause water pollution. Water pollution can make people and animals sick if they drink or swim in dirty water. It can cause stomach aches, diarrhea, and skin rashes. So when we use polluted water, we can have skin rashes, or we can develop skin diseases or stomach ache or diarrhea. Also, polluted water can harm fish and other animals that lives in it, which can affect the food chain and ecosystem. All right. So when our water is polluted, it can harm the fishes living in the water. Land pollution. Land pollution happens when our land becomes dirty and unhealthy. This can occur when people litter by throwing trash on the ground instead of putting it in bins. So instead of you throwing the trash into the proper places, you litter them in the environment. Also, when harmful chemicals from factories seep into the soil, it can make the land polluted. For example, If someone throws candy wraps on the ground, it can make the land dirty and harm plants and animals. Land pollution can lead to various health problems. Yes, it can. When the land becomes dirty with trash and chemicals, it can attract pests like rats and mosquitoes that carry diseases. Also, if people eat fruits and vegetables grown in polluted soil, they might get sick. Moreover, polluted lands can harm animals living there, which can affect the balance of nature. All right, so when our land is polluted, we can get sick. When our land is polluted, we'll have lots of pests, mosquitoes will grow, and mosquitoes cause diseases. So that's why we'll have to try and avoid pollution. We don't litter the environment. We don't throw things inside our water sources. So how do we prevent this pollution? How do we prevent it? We make sure we don't litter our environment. We don't pollute our water sources. We don't throw bins, trash into our water sources. All right, we reduce, we reuse and recycle. We use less stuff, we reuse them, we reuse bags, waterproof bags, plastic, we reuse them. And instead of throwing them away, littering them, we recycle them. We recycle the bags, we recycle the plastics, we recycle the cans. Recycling them, reusing them prevents pollution. We'll keep trash out of nature. We'll throw trash in bins and never litter. All right. Save water and energy. We turn off lights when they are not in use. Then we'll plant trees. Planting trees is good for environment because they clean air we breathe and give home to animals. All right. That will be all for this class. We have homework, and homework is for you to write a short story about one way we can prevent pollution. So you write it for me. One way, we have written so many other ones. We've listed so many, but you write a different thing for me. One way we can stop, we can prevent pollution. All right. Thank you. That'll be all for now.